Hi, I'm Chase Holbrooks, and I'm a sophomore studying finance at Francis Marion University. Though you probably wouldn't believe it because of my southern accent and my bald head, I am a pretty conservative Republican, which is why when Donald Trump announced that he would be running in the 2016 presidential race, I was intrigued. So my topic is Donald Trump's presidential run. Um, on Tuesday, June 16th, 2015, Donald Trump did the inevitable and announced that he would be running for president. It's been coming for a couple decades now. Um, in Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue in New York City, uh, Trump announced his presidential run using the slogan, Make America Great Again. During his 45-minute announcement speech, he hit on specific issues such as China, which he is huge on, and job creation, which he's also pretty big on. Now, the polls in the Republican Party, or yes, in the Republican Party, have been pretty sporadic, considering there were nearly 20 candidates at one point. Um, Pretty much from the start of Donald Trump's campaign run, he's sat at the top of the polls. He was briefly unseated at the top by Dr. Ben Carson, according to the Times CNN poll on October 27, 2015. He has since reclaimed the lead, according to HuffPost pollster, by an 8% margin, placing Trump at 28% and Dr. Carson at 20%, which, with the amount of people running, that extra 8% is pretty substantial. You're going to, of course, have, many more dropouts by the time it starts getting closer and closer, and those people are going to have to make up their minds on, whether they want to go for Carson or Trump or Ted Cruz or Hillary, which is highly unlikely. Um, Trump's political standpoints. Trump's campaign's website shows his strong political positions as U.S. and China trade reforms. As I said, he was big on China earlier. Veterans Administration reforms. If you listen to any speech, he'll say that the veterans are not treated properly, which I agree with in entirety. He claims that he's going to work very hard to get the veterans the work and give them the support that they need. Um, Tax reforms. Um, his tax plan, which I believe is a flat tax plan, which is pretty much what all of the Republican candidates are pushing because everybody's sick and tired of the tax plans that we have in place currently under the Obama administration. Second Amendment rights is my personal favorite. I wouldn't vote for somebody who was not strong on the Second Amendment, which is why I would obviously vote Republican Party, not necessarily because I am a Republican myself, but because there's not a strong Democratic candidate, Hillary or Bernie Sanders, who is strong on Second Amendment rights, as Trump claims to be. Um, and immigration reforms. He claims that we're going to build a wall to keep illegal immigrants from Mexico, um, which I agree with wholeheartedly. I have no problem with Mexicans per se, but I do have a problem with ones who come over here illegally and take American jobs, which leads me to um, my personal take. Um, Trump is a conservative, just like me, he claims, who is a strong advocate for veteran causes, just like me. Um, and I do personally like Trump. He currently has a strong chance at being the Republican candidate. There are a lot of other candidates, so we'll just have to see how the race goes as it starts getting closer and closer to 2016 when the vote will occur. And while I'm still unsure 100% as to who I will vote for in the first presidential election that I'll be legally allowed to vote, I do appreciate Trump and most, not all, but most of his political stances.